everyone, and welcome back to First Sip here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits. I'm Matt, this is Tom, and today we are going to be sampling Red Desert IPA from Wabasha Brewing Company in St. Paul, Minnesota. We've got quite a few things from Wabasha here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits. So Tom, tell us about Wabasha and tell us about Red Desert.
Yeah, cool little brewery on the east side, St. Paul. I'm actually surprised we haven't featured them on First Sip. We've done stuff with the beer show with them before, and I've enjoyed a few of their beers before. It's a smaller brewery that you may not have heard of, so what better place to kind of get to know it a little bit more than on First Sip. So, you know, as mentioned, we have a few items. The West Side Popper, which is a jalapeno cream ale. I actually really like that one. I was surprised, not generally a pepper beer guy, but I thought that was really well done. It came out really nicely. They currently have their limited edition Darktoberfest, which is a Dunkel Märzen style beer, just a kind of a darker Oktoberfest. That's, you know, limited quantities, still have some available. I thought we'd look at the IPA, you know, the popular style, and this one's a little bit different. We're seeing a little bit more maltiness with this, and considered a red IPA style. It's a little bit darker in color, you can see that, and then I'm definitely getting like a bready, chewy caramel note to the malt that kind of I'm enjoying, kind of playing off of the bitterness of the hops.
Yeah, as I'm getting a look at this, I mean, definitely, like you said, a darker beer, a little less kind of see-through, a little bit more cloudy. And as I'm getting a first sip of it, same thing as you, Tom, there's some nice sweetness there that I think is really playing well with the hop flavors, almost to kind of lead to a little bit of an orange juicy flavor to it, because you get some of that citrus from the hops, playing with that sweetness from
like
a
a marmalade almost. Like an orange kind of.
Yeah, like some orange preserves.
There you go.
One of my favorite things, actually. So a lot of those flavors are playing really nicely in this beer for me. Tom, you mentioned a red IPA style. What does that mean?
Yeah, again, getting back to the malts, I think that, you know, what we're seeing with a little bit more of these hitting the market is it's walking a line between kind of traditional maltier English style IPAs and the newer school US kind of tropical IPAs. This one has a little bit more of the maltiness. You hit the red with your malts to get a little bit more presence from that, but it also kind of opens up some of those areas. You talked about an orangey kind of chewy kind of, I mentioned like a caramely thing that's happening there, a little sweetness. That plays nicely with the hops. So yeah, I like to see it as, you know, something that walks the line between a maltier English or traditional style IPA and a newer school hop forward IPA.
Yeah, I would say that this beer's got something for everybody. If you really like hoppy beers, there's something for you. If you like maltier, sweeter beers, there's something for you. Or if you're just kind of getting into hoppier beers, this might be a good introduction. There's a lot of flavor, but it also is really, really a well-balanced beer on both the hoppy and malty side of things. Obviously, Wabasha is doing a lot of cool stuff. They just opened up a brand new tap room, I believe.
Yeah, they actually expanded their tap room. Beautiful look to that there. Looks like it came together really nicely. I'd encourage people to go out and check that out. They'll, of course, have more options available there. But we have 3 here in-house, which is a lot for a small brewery. So we're excited to have that and represent that for Wabasha and nice guys over there, so continued success to them.
Yeah, so get out, check out the brewery, Wabasha Brewing Company in St. Paul. Also come out here to Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits for our nice selection here. We're here in White Bear Lake, and we also have a location in South Minneapolis. This is Red Desert IPA. Cheers.
Yeah.